And Mirror now continues its relentless coverage on nationwide doctors' strike, and 10 days on, the Federation of Resident Doctors Association has taken a call to continue their ongoing protest. This comes after talks with centre failed to reach any kind of conclusion, as the doctors were not satisfied with government's assurances on the issue of NEET counselling. In Delhi, over 4,500 doctors are protesting against the delay in NEET PG counselling and have also boycotted emergency services. Remember, it's been more than a week since our doctors have been on a nationwide protest seeking payment of unpaid COVID allowances, stipend and expediting of NEET counselling, among others. These are the same doctors who had worked day and night during the peak of COVID pandemic in PPE kits and are now awaiting their basic dues. In fact, Tanima Biswas is joining us from Mumbai newsroom with more details on this. So, Tanima, on one hand, the entire country is seeing this kind of agitation by the doctors, and they continue to intensify their protests. The people of the countries are also wondering what really triggered this anger, this agitation. If you could just explain to our viewers what exactly are the concerns raised by the doctors.
That's right, Gauri, as you said, that it's been 10 days at least that this protest has been on, but there's still a logjam between the centre and the doctors. Yesterday we saw there was an attempt for talks, but that kind of failed. But what exactly has irked these doctors to do this, to actually boycott OPD services to begin with? And now we can see in Delhi and at least a few government hospitals, which are high-stress hospitals to begin with, emergency services are also being boycotted by the doctors. So let's just listen into what they have to say. Essentially what they're saying is, firstly, that they're overburdened due to staff shortage. In fact, if we go by the estimates which are being given by some of these doctors, they are saying around 40,000. There's a shortage of around 40,000 doctors on a nationwide scale. That's what they are claiming because of the delay in NEET PG counselling. Secondly, of course, they are demanding that the PG counselling should be expedited for qualified doctors to join in. Remember that these doctors are working in batches, and what they are claiming is that if there are 3 batches in a day who are working round the clock at a hospital, currently there are only 2 shifts which are being able to operate. So all the stress of a 3rd shift is going on these doctors. So that is the other point being raised by the doctors. They want an interim solution for the delay in counselling. They're also saying that, fine, the matter is in court, but we need to have some sort of a middle ground between the centre as well as the doctors, the resident doctors who are on strike, in order to figure out how to fill this shortage. Is there a way that there could be a possible solution even before the Supreme Court actually comes up with its decision basis the hearing? And the resident doctors are also saying that the centre must approach the Supreme Court for the plan for expediting counselling. As we know, the matter is in the top court. And also they're saying the new quota system should have clarity, and that can be adopted next year. Of course, as we know that this is December and the hearing is supposed to be in the apex court in January. But they're also saying that there should be a proper plan in terms of the quota system, which the centre clearly puts forth in front of the Supreme Court. And lastly, if we hear the doctors, they're saying it's a paradoxical situation, because it's not like they don't want to join duty. In fact, they are calling for a situation where more doctors can be actually in the system so as to serve the people. And with Omicron concerns and so many, nearly over 20 cases already being reported in the country, that is something which needs to be kept in mind. Even the doctors are very aware of it, but they are essentially saying that we need more doctors in order to manage the burden that's on us, and which is why we can see that the protest is still on.
Right, Tanima, thank you for joining us and giving us all those details.